Time to get on the road, whoa, whoa, whoa. Man, I should have brought my phone, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's alright though. At least I got the flow still going with it, and that's all that matters. As long as I got the flow that goes and flows within, that's all that matters. What's good? JC in the building. Jared Cinco in the building. Cinco in the building. This is oh, I had a good day at work. Nah, I had a good ass sandwich after work. That shit was fire, gang. I'm not gonna lie. So, priorities over value. Let's talk about it. 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 Let's talk about it, man. Priorities over value. It's crazy, bro. I had this idea, this conversation itself, right? POV, point of view. Switch those words around to priorities over value. Yeah, man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I haven't even sat and taken the time after like being out all day to assess like the main topic of this conversation. Like the main topic is POV, but I mean like so I want y'all to understand as I'm flowing right now, it's gonna all be kind of like real time. I'm not gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Just letting y'all know. Just letting y'all know. So it's a Thursday. Love Thursdays. I go live every Thursday and Friday. I've been doing this for the past 3 weeks now. Clap it up. 3 weeks. The goal is to get to like that 6 months. Let's get to that 6 months. Let's get to that 6 months of actually going live and talking about the things we've learned and experienced. So let me get into it for the people who's probably watching this in the future. So this channel is simply about all the things I've learned within the past week and how it implicates spiritually, how emotions, or even giving you a live, authentic breakdown of the things I've learned within the past 7 days, or it could be even something I've learned for the past 7 months. You know what I'm saying? It varies depending on the moment I'm speaking. It varies on that. And the reason why today's conversation is called POV, priorities over values. Let's talk about it, because I had a very profound meditation the other day, well today actually, and in that meditation I 100% received that, and it made me want to talk about it, and also some other things that is in alignment with that. So last week, I think it was a week before, hey, for the people that's here, like the video. What you doing? Just like the video. Come on, gang. It's free to support somebody. Just like the video. I promise you it won't hurt your day. It may make your day better. Imagine you like the video, and when you go get food, the food actually busting. So it's like the like made your food more enticing. You know what I'm saying? It made you like the food more. So if you're here right now, please like the video. I'd appreciate it. It helps me out. Supporting is free, you know? So let's get into it. I'm just waiting to turn. I ain't gonna lie. So when it comes to priorities, it's simple. It's priorities, y'all. You know, priorities are the things that attribute to your way of living, and they help support the things that you can control. All right, let me say that again. Priorities supports your way of living, and it also supports what you can control. All right. So I made a video a couple weeks back. I think last week. Yes, last week. I made a video and I was talking about, are you uncontrollable or you are not able to control? So that was based on, are you able to control your emotions and mind? Because your mind is always going to go, but do you have the consistent ability to actually control what you're thinking? And then have the discernment to not get too attached to the thoughts you have as well. And the question isn't that, and that live basically was, are you controllable, right? So this is the next step of that. This is the next step of that video. Please leave a like if you're here. If you're here, please leave a like. My goal, I've reached like 5 consistent likes every video. So my goal right now is just at least get 4 to 5, 3 to 5. I'm gonna do 3 to 5 to stretch a little bit. If we can get 3 to 5 consistently, I'd really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate that. 3 to 5 likes consistency, man, that would be awesome. So, let's continue. Priorities, or values, how it connects to the what you can or can't control. Your priorities are the things that support and help you in what you're doing. So the bigger reason and why we're having this conversation is because priorities dictate the pace you move in life. All right. So for instance, we can use basketball as a reference because who don't love basketball? The pace that you go on the court is your pace. If someone takes you out of your pace, are you able to, 1, adjust to refine yourself and get to the flow, or 2, speed up when they speed up but overpower them or contest them at the speed that they're coming to you at? It's one or the other. You're either going to go with what they're trying to make you do, or you're going to do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? So, I am one of those people that likes to do their own thing. And here's where you have to learn and understand what balance is. So, we're going to go back to basketball. Because I'm not here to really play on one side of the coin. You got to understand both. Because with everything that you give out, there's an equal reaction that comes back to you. So when you think about an idea, don't just go one way. Think of either the opposite, or just think of the opposing factor that you have in your head when you say the main point that you're trying to get. You know what I'm saying? When you speak your main point, when you're talking to somebody or talking to anything, always be able to give a different perspective to support both sides of the spectrum. People may say it's contradicting. In my opinion, I ain't gonna lie, it's being able to see both playing fields. It's kind of like seeing more pieces to the puzzle, if that makes sense. So, to get back on it, in basketball, there's 1 or 2 ways when you're like driving into the paint, right? You can either overpower them, get to the layup, or you can use their body to get you an extra point or get you, more emphasis in your game. Like when you see people dunk on somebody, sometimes they have their hand below because they're kind of like lifting off of them to get higher to dunk. Sometimes people do that. So it's the same thing essentially in life. Basketball, any sport applies to life as well, because you're living the experience of the sport as a life example for all things. So the example for when it comes to this specific sport, basketball, in this topic of conversation of today, is basically being able to transform your needs and wants. Transform them. There's a lot of people out here that don't prioritize their health. They wait until something bad happens to think about their health. People do that. And we are all a judgment of that. Right? So, when it comes to doing better decisions that helps you take the right steps, that is helping you in the long run, that is setting you up for the future better. It's kind of like, watering your own plants, watering your own seed, that type of thing. If you're able to do that to yourself and assist yourself during that process with affirmations, high emotions of gratitude towards yourself, self-loving attributes as well, and even speaking more positive on your reality, the more you do that, you give the universe more of like, oh shit, he's actually appreciating this moment. Regardless of anybody seeing him or not, he's acknowledging that what he's doing is worth something. And he believes in it so much that he's continuing to do it. Let's give him some opportunities that is in alignment with what he's doing and see what he does with that. And sometimes the opportunities are like different tiers. So, for instance, if you were to think about, you could go college basketball with it, but think about the different tiers of sports and level of play, right? You got the high school. Shit, you even go further than that. You got preschool, middle school, high school, college, or shit, high school, AAU, college, overseas, and then NBA. It's tiers, right? Different tiers. So with each tier, I ain't gonna lie, YouTube basketball could be in that tier too. You can't even lie to yourself. Can't even lie. YouTube basketball thing is like right under college. It's like if high school and college is right here, like YouTube hooper is like in between here and here. The reason why I say that, and this is a little bit off track, but the reason why I say that is because with the bottom part is basically not only skill level, but the amount of bread you're getting from what you're doing. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers who, man, what? And then there's a higher level type shit. Anyway, I'm just giving a little side piece. Anyway, to get back moving forward, when the universe gives you opportunities, it comes in tiers. It comes in tiers that's like bottom seed, mid seed, top seed, right? So with these tiers that the universe gives you, you have to recognize what is a bronze, what's a silver, what's a gold, what's a platinum. And then if you think about like different colors and shit, you can even go amethyst. You can even go pink diamond, emerald. Like you can go as many levels as you want. Anything your mind can fathom. You know what I'm saying? Like there's tiers that the universe provides to people, to all of us, and they are in alignment with a certain frequency that is connected to what we already do. So the question is more of, what are the priorities that is allowing your values to be on a higher frequency? Damn. I thought that in real time. Not even we bring this together in real time. Whoa. What priorities help bring a higher vibration to your values? And I want y'all to understand, high vibration is not like perfect. It's just a better sense of literally taking care of self and awareness. That's literally, to simply put it, a higher vibration is simply taking care of yourself and trusting the universe. Like unconditional love and trust with the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I have humongous trust in the universe. You know what I'm saying? The problem, like with everybody else, kind of has one problem, or the shadow, or the brick wall, or it's a lot of things that's always in the way. You're not perfect. I sometimes get too attached to physical things. I'm young. There's some things I want to do. I want to travel. I want to have certain things. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I go into that bag and I want to rush, like a lot of people do. And specifically just for me, when it comes to when I rush, it's like, then sometimes the timing don't be the greatest, you know what I'm saying? However, I can accept that moments like that are building monumental, like, pathways in my journey. Like, for instance, I like to take gems in life that I'm bringing into my reality, right? That I'm bringing into what I'm talking about now. I have a truckload of information. Like, you gotta open the back door and like all the information to come out type shit. And like, I have a truck in front of me. I think about all the information I'm saying right now. It's like the universe is using this truck to provide me some information, just because this truck is a delivery. It's like I'm gaining a spiritual delivery while I'm speaking and talking about this to give to y'all, like to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So, POV. Let's understand the next aspect of this conversation. Over. You got the over, over. Now, over, low-key sounds like Jehovah or Hova, but over is simply like the action. Priorities over. You can even say viewpoint too. Priorities over values. And here's the thing. When it comes to perspective, over can reach many different forms of ways of thinking. Like over can be like you passed it, meaning like, oh, I'm over what happened in the past type shit. You can even use over meaning like you're hovering over something. Over can also mean you're jumping over something. It's different types of overs when it comes to this term. And obviously the simply way to put it, like priorities over values. So here's the thing that people may miss that I've caught. Your values get mixed up as your priorities because your values aren't in a high enough frequency to be a priority. So your priorities are not even good enough to be a priority. To make that easier to understand, your priorities must be a higher vibrational way you view your values. Why is that? Because when you take care of yourself, trust the universe, and also have the humility to be honest with yourself and others. Yourself means yourself, your head and body, not just how you look, gang, how you feel, how you think, shit, your hygiene, all of that shit needs their attention, because a higher vibration of way of living it's equivalent to what you see these streamers living. It's equivalent to what you see celebrities when we used to like fantasize about them back in the day. Like the only celebrity I honestly fantasize over, if I'm being very honest, I actually have to think about it because I don't be thinking about celebrities at all. Back in the day, the only celebrity I used to fuck with heavy was Paul Walker, nigga, Adam Sandler. That's it. I watched a lot of cartoons and went outside when I was younger, nigga, and I was on a game. Black Ops 2, you can't see me. Oh God, you can't see me on Black Ops 2. That, and then like 2K, of course. So let's understand something. Vibration, because I've been talking about high vibes this, high vibes that. I want you to like understand what high vibration is. High, your head is high above your shoulders. High, there are clouds higher in the sky. High, when you have a high amount of money, you feel better about yourself. High, when you are high in energy, you feel amazing. High, when you high on alert, you catch things going crazy. Higher frequency, you're aware of things. Even the police, you could even say we look at the police in a negative way, but think about it. If you had to drive around all day, like say if it's an 8-hour shift, you get 6 posts, whatever. I don't know the police shit, I'm just going off the top of the head. But listen, imagine you're a police driver and you have to drive for 5 hours straight and police the streets. Like literally drive there, you can't stop. I'm throwing this out there now. You can't stop. You got to keep driving. You have to be on a higher alert rate, higher awareness rate to drive around and pay attention to what the fuck other people doing. You could damn near say the police officers are more high vibrational than other people, just because they have a higher sense of awareness of their environment. Now here's vibration. I just simply went with high in different ways of how you can interpret just the high part of vibration. And also, obviously, you can smoke weed and get high. Take shrooms and get high. Anywho, so high is a happy, great vibration. It's a great vibe. Vibration is the state of being. Vibration is the state of being. Hey, bro, how you vibing right now? Shit, I'm cool. What's your vibration? Shit, you cool. You chilling. Like, this is simple as that. Don't think high vibration is like some, like, godly, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes y'all gotta, like, really, really understand, bro. Don't take shit too personal. High vibrations is simply having a higher sense of awareness and energy within yourself, and also having the ability to understand your vibe. If you can understand your vibe, you can do what the fuck, whatever you want to it, because it's you. And when you know you, guess what? You become whatever you want to be. So when I say priorities over values, make sure your priorities is at a high value so you can get over the natural values you have. The original title I was gonna name this live is like the difference between needs and wants. That sounded so basic. So to even bring that into this, why I'm saying it is because you gotta understand your priorities are your needs, values are your wants. So guess what? If your needs are at a high vibration, guess what? Your wants is going to start matching that because that's what you need. Now, there's balance to everything. What you want ain't always going to be high vibration. It's not. What you want sometimes is going to be a bit egotistical and on the lower side. But guess what? There is no such thing as good or bad. Good is a perspective depending on if it's benefiting you or the people around you. Bad is a perspective of it's hurting you or someone around you. Bad is, good is perspective. It's the state of how we are describing the moment. Instead of just living in the moment, we have to put a name on it. We put a title on so many things that we associate ourselves to that title. And that's not like necessarily a bad thing, but I'm just, saying what it is. Good or bad is essentially how someone's perceiving the moment in real time. That's their description. If I say my life's going great, you're gonna think of great qualities about how someone's life could be going great. You say, oh man, I'm having a bad day. You can feel that energy. You can see that energy. I don't even want to hear about the energy. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. However, I will say this though, when it comes to the patience that you have and shit, the humility, and this goes into what part of high vibration, more of the vibrational part. When you have those things like in your arsenal, in your essence and presence of who you are, makes things a lot more appreciative. Makes things a lot more valuable, right? So, I am only 24 years old, and I am aware that sometimes people think when someone's on live stream and they talking about stuff that they think they know everything. Look, I just want to be honest and describe some of the things that is a perspective of my own that no one can take from me. Simple as that. Like, and then to add on to that, like a number two, when it comes to these videos, bro, this shit is for the future. This shit is for the future. Like, for instance, a real-time priorities over values. Prioritize creating something for the future over just doing it for yourself. When I first talked about me doing lives, I was doing it for myself. But now I've turned it into more of a priority because it's allowed me to be high vibrationally myself. You want to be high vibrational because you want high amounts of the things that you desire, love, need to live. It's as simple as that. So we talked about priorities and over. Did we even give a breakdown of over for real? We just talked about over, you know what I'm saying? I think we just went deeper with the priorities. Yeah, we definitely did. So I'm gonna say something real quick for over. Just that, you know what I'm saying? That single energy in this POV. Over is reflection. Let me look over this. Let me study over this. These are just phrases that you would use over. And go over that. It's reflection. Your priorities are a reflection of your values. So understand, your values are very, very important. They are the simple reason why you have priorities in the first place. Your value is like your skill. Your value is your perspective. Your value is your whole entire existence. You existing, period, is valuable. Like, what? Nigga, what? You existing, period, is freaking valuable because guess what? You have the opportunity to live life. The opportunity to even do that. You know how many mugs, like how many beings out there that don't have no fucking bodies? Demons don't have a fucking body. They just paint the picture of what someone visualized in their dream state, meditative state, things that in nature, and they've made that. People will even think Chucky's a demon. It's a fucking doll. It's a demon in the doll. The demon ain't changed Chucky's form. The demon stayed as Chucky. What the fuck? The demon stayed as Chucky. The demon didn't change from fucking Chucky. Like, what? That's a perfect example. So I did have a meditation over priorities, over value. And the message for me, that what it was like everything I just said. The message for me in that meditation was everything you just heard. So now it's not even for me anymore, it's for us. It's for we. It's me sharing an internal experience of what priorities is in a verbal form. Just wanted you to know that, you know. Yeah, man. That's the end of this video. I thank you all for listening. Thank you all for taking the time to be in here. I feel like right now the universe is helping me develop this consistency, authenticity, and shit, even sometimes not even giving a fuck either. Like, not caring so much. Like, that's been like my, like, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. And that's when it goes back to letting go of control. Because if you can essentially not give a fuck, sheesh, guess what? You're gonna give more fucks about the shit you got going on. You don't really care too much about other people. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's just, you don't let other people control how you think or feel. That's just a simple way to put it. Never let nobody do that. This is one of my shorter videos. I feel like we were talking for a long time though. Man. So, great talk, great conversation. Man. So, thank y'all. Have a good one. Enjoy life. Live it to the best of your ability. Don't take things too personal. Be yourself. And speak with positivity. You deserve positive energy in your life. You deserve a higher energetic vibe to your life. Why? Because you're living and you're valuable. Simply because you can breathe. So yeah, peace out.